Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Hullet. Rui Costa. He gets big. He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
Oh, great header! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rodri driving forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. All the way back. Schmeichel. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Look at the space here. Now it's Olise. And that's been won straight back. Rui Costa. And here's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's there! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Yokohama F. Marinos take the lead. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Olise. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rui Costa goes short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Hullet ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great ball, and he's in. And the finish!
Batistuta.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Rooney.
Looking to play him in. That has not gone well.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He has found the way through.
Inbounds a mighty effort!
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yokohama F. Marinos heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. This looks great chance! O'Shea. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rui Costa carries the ball down the right. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. He is through here. Cross to the back post. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he shoots! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Yokohama F. Marinos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Shoots! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Yokohama F. Marinos have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Just a quick announcement.
Yokohama F. Marinos
3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
And we're underway again. He's got away. It's a good run down the right. Elise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. Looks across and plays it in. One mistake. Big chance! Has another go! Ibrahimovic tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's burst through. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! About as smooth as it gets.
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee has just said play on.
Rooney. Can he spark a counter here?
Yokohama F. Marinos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Now there's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's found a way through.
Now the cross, brilliantly cut out. Batistuta. Now it's Olise, and it's Batistuta.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yokohama F. Marinos have it back. He's had a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Chiellini wins the duel this time. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. And this is Ibrahimovic. Plenty to aim at here. Robson. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, super! It's Rooney! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. João Cancelo. Robson, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
13, Brian Robson. Coming on the field is number 18, Mateo.
It's beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's picked out the run. Mateus. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. He's got full. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Opts for safety. Batistuta. Knocks it into space. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the shot! Yes! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here. Mateus. Mateus! Oh, denied at the last. Olise with the short one. And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Ibrahimovic. O'Shea. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Shea was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, played through for the wide man. That has not gone well. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And this is Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Gullit. Rui Costa. Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's on a charge. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is good strength. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rodri. That's a delicate pass. No, it's not getting there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now, what about a counter-attack? Best! Bale does really well there, he is strong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's through, now is he in? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Zola. Chiellini can get it clear. Rui Costa. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Menu, Šeško, that's a good ball out wide. Turns and goes back. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Ibrahim. Can he finish? There it is! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Can he latch on to this? Yokohama F. Marinos leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. Quality ball. Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yokohama F. Marinos really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Yokohama F. Marinos leading a cagey game here. It's had a big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Zola is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 30.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shesko! Del Piero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. That is lovely. Incoming delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Menu. Shesko shoots! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Can he finish? It's there! And they're back in front! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Yokohama F. Marinos take the lead. O'Shea. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yokohama F. Marinos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shesko!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. Threads one in. Look at...
He's having a shot!
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Best! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Shea, just about up to 75 minutes. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb.
Decent chance!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pull it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good ball, good take. Cross into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Yokohama F. Marinos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 17, Johan Cruyff.
And here's Menu, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Looks at
Xisco!
firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Hullet. Del Piero.
Added minute has been indicated.
Doku quietly revving up. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was quick to react.
And the shot! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ferdinand gathers from the goal kick. Rummenigge, he's gone away.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rummenigge, Chiellini gets in to thwart him. Now he's off and running. Rodri, he's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Seedorf. Rummenigge threads one in, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Gattuso, lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's just misjudged that one. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Nicely shaped ball, and he welcomes it in. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yokohama F. Marinos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Hullet.
Oh, nice touch.
And he's... Oh, shooting chance!
Well seen, saw that coming.
And again! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So Messi! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Drives it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's managed a decent chance! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Messi. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Might be dangerous. And he shoots!
3 minutes added time.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Now it's Tonali. He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, not quite. And Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Yokohama F. Marinos blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nicked it back promptly. Gattuso running with the ball. Good pressure, determined, intense. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Hullet.
The attendance for this match
Maldini.
was 96,000.
Pressing high and with purpose. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tonali. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Gattuso. Can he finish? finish! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here. And here's Stojkovic. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Adriano. There's the shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Adriano. He's found a way through. 75 minutes played. Doku. Ferdinand. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koller looking to add to his goal. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Doku. Koller. Chance, surely! Now, how often do you see that? Great vision. He's had it taken off him. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Cantona.
And this is Hullet.
Oh, that's delightful.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ah, such a clever touch.
And here's Hullet. Chooses to go back. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Played into space. Not the most accurate pass.
Neymar. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Showing good feet.
Now it's Cantona.
And the shot!
That's a little off target.
And here's Cantona. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi.
Very much a man of this moment.
Now it's Cantona. And here's Messi.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
And here's Cantona. Cantona, shot a goal! In for the pieces! Goal!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Yokohama F. Marinos have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Cantona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should...
Cantona! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Messi. Not the most convincing of passes.
Yokohama F. Marinos couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's the keeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Yokohama F. Marinos ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Well, it's Nedved. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super find.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's Luis Suarez!
Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He has found the way through. Messi's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Yokohama F. Marinos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit
The
predictable.
attendance for this match was 28,997.
And here's Cantona. He's on it. Can he get it? Shapes to shoot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
They've played it short. Now it's Bale. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Santos are looking to go forward now. Luis Suarez! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mateos. And it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Wan-Bissaka. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hullet goes for a shot! He's got it all! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Great ball, takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Stood up well to him there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Now it's Nedved. Robertson. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. Rodri. Now it's Cantona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Floated through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Cantona. And he's managed to get free. That's a corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale plays it short. And the pass is intercepted. Bale. And it's made its way to him. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. 5 minutes to add. O'Shea.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it.
And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Figo. Quality ball. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. O'Shea picks it up from the goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that is a little undercooked. That's a little off target. O'Shea. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Tries to get it clear.
Cantona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, a delicate chip through.
Decent chance!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. Bergomi clears it away. And he's in on goal. Fires it in low. Varane gets good distance on it. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and this is Ibrahimovic. Figo. And here's the chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Yokohama F. Marinos
Have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead.
you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's had a hit!
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Yokohama F. Marinos are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Yokohama F. Marinos go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Romania, number 16, Rodri.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field is number 23, Makalele.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Messi, and this is Messi.
Chance for a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Figo.
Chance here to counter.
Yokohama F. Marinos have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar.
Neymar
running with the ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Hullet.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Neymar.
That's a sharp pass.
Shot could... It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
So what can they make of this?
Driving forward. Now it's Cantona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bellingham. Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
And it's Bellingham.
Romania finding their passes. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Substitution for Romania, number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Neymar. Number 25,
Yokohama F. Marinos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
coming on the field.
It's a promising position.
Didier Drogba. Number 19,
Chance!
Del Piero.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. There's no flag. Oh, cracking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. He's found some space. Chance, surely! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has 2. Bullet! Oh, brilliant save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Pull it. Cruyff. Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Yokohama F. Marinos have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. Beckham. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Yokohama F. Marinos are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
Yokohama F. Marinos can make their change now with a break in play. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Beckham.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Doku.
He's picked his way through.
Doku.
Knocks it into space.
And the ball is out of play. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Doku cuts it out.
He has found the way through. That's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, we're on the way. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything.
Can he finish?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's an excellent interception. A lot of space ahead of him. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi.
He is through here. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Might come loose. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good vision. Now it's Rodri. And he decides to cross it. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Stood up well to him there. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Hullet. Oh, and a chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thuram. Maldini. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. That's good play. And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Jong. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, look, takes a shot!
Doku just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Nesta. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is a great pick out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. O'Shea with the slide tackle there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho gets into some space. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Yokohama F. Marinos happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Yokohama F. Marinos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what? And he shoots! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi, he's cut it out.
Bullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
Chiellini clears it away. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodri. Very nicely done. Now, can they get him away? There's no flag. Dida trying to keep this in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
Nesta. Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Jong. Now Gattuso. Thuram. And it's Gattuso. And here's Bale. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yokohama F. Marinos get their fourth corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Shea goes on a charge down the left. Zanetti. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end up.
Doku promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played back in, and he's certainly onside here. That's tidy. Now it's Rodri. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Rodri. Number 20, Gullit. Number 7, Doku. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 37, Menu. Number 30.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Substitutions taking place.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Menu. Cruyff. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Wan-Bissaka. This is it then, now or never. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Šeško really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And say Roberto. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He's being urged to shoot. Cruyff. Gullit, out towards the flank. And it's played in. Up he goes!
Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Pete.
And time is up. Yokohama F. Marinos, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very...
And he shoots! Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
This ended up in no man's land. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Pull it. Cruyff. And this is Adriano.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Chiellini.
Rodri.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
Rodri.
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Adriano. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aims beyond the defence.
There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Adriano deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always...
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball.
Now it's Yamal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position, crossed into the middle, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Chiellini tries to clear. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Half-time getting close now. Vieira wins the duel this time. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And that should get the job done.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Cantona. Takes on his marker.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Searching pass he's played there. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That's been cut out, well played. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cantona charging forward, the ball at his feet. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale gets across to intercept that. O'Shea.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal drives it in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cantona looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That is lovely. Chooses to go back, and it's O'Shea. And here's Cantona. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Cross to the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. O'Shea. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal's cross. Big header! It's in! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And this is Hullet. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rui Costa goes short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution in progress.
Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Hullet. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to pass it through.
Real chance!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cantona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Not the best distribution from the keeper. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good spread. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Menu, good purposeful running this.
Hullet!
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Menu.
Takes a shot! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Hullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Knocks it into space.
And Hullet! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And there goes the final whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to...